Hi everyone, welcome back to Alexis University. Today we're going to be talking about balancing life as it relates to college, working, family, friends, you name it, we're going to be talking about it. The first thing that you need to think about when it comes to balancing life is to create a calendar. I know everybody says create a calendar, it's going to be most beneficial, and sometimes people think like, oh, I'll just do it later, or that's not really going to help me. But trust me, creating a calendar helps a lot. Now, the difference is you have to decide which calendar works best for you, whether it's going to be a physical planner, whether it's going to be something that you hang up on your wall, or whether it's going to be the calendar in your phone. But that's, I think, is the difference in deciding which calendar works best for you. So for me, in college, creating a calendar that was on my phone did not work because I never looked at that calendar. I used my phone specifically for texting or social media or for getting on the internet, but I never used it for the calendar. But now that I'm an adult, I think it's easier for me to use my calendar because those notifications pop up and it's just become something I'm accustomed to. Now, I will say when I was in college, having an actual physical planner worked better for me than having a planner that I actually hung on my wall. And I'm not quite sure why, but I think because I was able to carry that planner with me throughout the day, because with the calendar that was on the wall, I kind of had to still remember everything that I needed to get done that day. So having that physical planner in my purse was so helpful for me because I was able to write down everything I needed to do, whether it was homework, if I had to work that day, if I needed to go to the gym that day, every specific little task that I needed to do, I was able to put in that calendar. And I think that just totally changed the game once I finally started actually using my planner. I was like, okay, this is what I've been missing. This is what I need to stay focused and stay balanced, because I was able to say, okay, on Friday, I know my friends want to go to the movies, and I would be able to write that in my calendar. So I'll be able to say, okay, so I know if I want to go to the movies on Friday, by Thursday, I need to finish all my homework. I need to make sure I go to work. If I had a work shift on Friday, I need to make sure I try to either reschedule that work shift to go earlier in the day, or just, find a balance, create a way for me to be able to do everything I wanted to do and everything that I had to do. So it wasn't like, oh man, I can't go to the movies because I have to work or because I have to do my homework. But if I planned ahead, then I know I can work earlier in the week, and then I can also get my homework done earlier in the week as well. Like I said, writing something down as simple as going to the movies or going to the mall, it's important for you to schedule that playtime, because you'll find yourself getting into a routine where you don't actually have time to do anything but work or schoolwork or actual, go to work. So it's important for you to schedule that playtime. It's important for you to schedule that nap time. And I know a lot of people say, I don't need a nap. I'm in college. I don't take naps. Trust me, naps got me through a lot of times during college, because I would be so tired. I just say, okay, I just need this 30-minute nap. And I felt refreshed when I woke up. But it's important for you to schedule that time, because then you'll be able to say, okay, I'm going to push through to 12:30 because I know at 1 o'clock, I'm going to go eat. And then 1:30, I'll be finished eating, get back to my dorm. I'll be able to sleep at from 2 to 3. My next class starts at 3:45. So I still have time to kind of get up, get myself situated, and get to my next class. So it's important for you to schedule those, each and everything that you have going on, because then you'll kind of see like, okay, this worked for me this week. Now, how can I change that for next week? Or this didn't work this week, so I know next week I need to do X, Y, and Z. I think that really helped me a lot. Like I said, having that calendar on me, because having a calendar in my room, like, yes, I can see what's going on, but I need to be able to cross off things. So for me, it was like a check balance system. Okay, I did this. Let me check this off in my calendar. I did this. Now I can check this off. Okay, this is not due till Friday. It's Tuesday, but I haven't finished it yet. So when am I going to schedule time to work on this assignment? And I think that's what really helped me stay focused and stay balanced while I was in college. One thing I said is to make sure you schedule in that playtime or free time, whatever you want to call it. And if you don't have time for it, that's okay. Don't make it so that you have to have playtime. Now, I do think that it's a good idea to have that time where you kind of rest and relax your brain. But if you don't have time to it, don't force it into your schedule, because then you'll find yourself skipping other things. Like, you'll skip homework, you'll skip work, and you don't want to get into a habit where you're like, oh, I want to go to the movies, so I'm going to skip work this week. You don't want to get into a habit like, oh, I want to go to the mall, so I'm going to do my homework later, and then you wind up forgetting to do your homework, or you have to rush to do it because you didn't have the adequate time to do it. So you don't want to get into that habit. You want to make sure that you're scheduling in that time when you absolutely have the time, but you also want to make sure that you're getting all your work done first. So again, like I said, just make sure you're scheduling in that playtime, free time, whatever you want to call it. Make sure that you're getting all your work done first. Make sure you're getting your homework done before you go to work, so you're not calling in sick saying, hey, I can't make it in today, got sick, but in reality, you haven't finished your homework. That's not okay ever. So make sure you get all that work done. Make sure you're find which planner works best for you, whether it be your phone calendar, your computer calendar, whether it be an actual physical calendar that you carry around, or whether it is a calendar that you put up on your wall, or maybe you have two methods. One method is for just specifically for work, and one method is for just for classwork, and you kind of mesh those together. Whatever works for you, just make sure you find something that actually works for you, because then that's when you'll decide, okay, this is my method, and this is how I will continue to be successful in college. So if you have any questions about how to balance your work-life schedule as it relates to college, or as it relates to scheduling that free time, like I said, you can always send me an email at info@alexisuniversity.com, and I will be happy to answer those questions for you. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.